While the whole world quibbles and argues, while the whole world seems to be on the brink of war, and while leaders throughout the world proclaim their agendas and stroke their egos and claim that they are in control of what is occurring. The truth of the matter is that governments are driven by the consciousness of the peoples of the nations and by the angelic host who, manifesting the will of God and hearing the cry of the individual in each nation, thus brings into reality what is occurring. So leaders are but the reflection of the consciousness of the people, and despite their humongous egos, they can accomplish only what the world has allowed in its understanding. And thus the true driving force behind the nations, that which is truly manifesting, is the unseen, the angelic host, and the wars and the rumors of wars on the earth are reflected in the consciousness of the people, being manifested through the angelic host, where the true battles take place, not in the world that is seen, but in the world that is unseen, except by the select few who are given to see beyond the earthly realm. So, then it is with a surety that we can tell you that all things are not as they seem to be, and that some things will come to pass, despite what any leader thinks he or she can do to alter the path of destiny. For your leaders are but riding the beast of time and motion. They are but passengers upon the serpent that swirls about, bringing nations to the forefront and bringing governments down. So it is that those who would cry with great pride should rather call with great human desire for forgiveness, with great human understanding of their own weaknesses, to the superiority of the divine. For it is the divine to whom the angels answer. It is God, the unmanifest all manifest. I am that I am, existence existing, ever being is, that controls all that occurs in the world. And the seraphim and the cherubim and the great orders of angels they all be respondent to the one great essence of non-being ever being, that which you would call God, that which you have no concept of, that which you seek to limit so you can know it, and yet can never know it because it cannot be limited, because if it has limitation, it is not God. So you can only have faith and believe, for if it were finite, you would know it, and if you knew it, there would be no need for faith. But we tell you surely now, having spoken thus, that there is change, change, and change again occurring. North Korea would speak big words from a little man. But North Korea ultimately must be united again to the South, so they may be one people, brother with brother, sister with sister. And that means that communism in that country shall collapse as it has and will in all countries, all countries. For it is a non-workable form of government that shall not survive. This is an absolute fact, for the consciousness of man has grown beyond the failed experiment of communism. But there is a choice to be made. Such can be achieved with peace and prosperity, or such can be achieved through destruction. And this is a choice that only can be made by one young man. But if he refuses to work within the realms of love and peace, then the angels of God shall destroy him and those who would lead with him, that the people may again live in peace. That is an absolute. And we tell you this: communism may exist in name, but it is falling quicker than you imagine in China. And communism and socialism in the South American countries shall collapse utterly and totally. These are things that are coming to pass. These are things that will be. These are things in motion beyond the control of arrogant government officials in the West, in the East, in the south, in the north. These officials do not have power to stand against the will of the divine, that is agitated and stirred up by the cry of the people, and thus sends forth powerful angels, archangels. Yes, even the seraphim and cherubim, to initiate the divine will of God called forth by the people. This shall be without question. We leave you with blessings and with peace. Peace be with you.